Well, 500 people, certainly not a big crowd for Gainbridge Fieldhouse, but it is when you're talking about providing free legal assistance.
Rich Nye now takes us to the Fieldhouse for the Marion County Prosecutor's Second Chance Workshop.
People were lined up outside Gainbridge Fieldhouse hours before this event started at 10 a.m. And about halfway through the 4-hour event, people are still in line just hoping to get in.
I think it's amazing, and I wish they'd do it more often.
The Second Chance Workshop actually opened 45 minutes early.
Charla Edwards Lund.
The prosecutor's office staff and volunteer attorneys stayed an extra hour, helping people address suspended driver's licenses, child support issues, and filing for expungement of criminal records. Expungement can greatly expand job and housing opportunities.
This is going to keep people out of the criminal justice system, which is ultimately our goal. As prosecutor, I know if I can get people working, if I can get people into housing, we're probably not going to see them in the criminal justice system.
I mean, you know, if you're having that issue where your license is messed up or you got criminal history that's holding you back, I suggest you come and try it out.
We have a great expungement law that provides second chances, but access to justice is a real issue, is a real problem, because it's a cumbersome process to try to get that expungement.
People in line who were not served were signed up to have priority status at future Second Chance workshops planned for this summer. In Indianapolis, Rich Nye, 13 News.
Right now, the investigation into sexual harassment allegations within the Joe Hogsett administration is front and center before a city-county council committee. So a representative from several people who made those allegations is now providing a response to the investigation in front of the Admin and Finance Committee. So tonight, that committee is voting on allocating $300,000 to pay the law firm who investigated how the Hogsett administration handled those allegations. The law firm's findings that report found that former Chief of Staff Thomas Cook violated our city's non-fraternization policy, but the report said Mayor Hogsett was legally compliant in how he responded. So counselors at tonight's committee meeting also opened up the floor to anyone who wants to speak about these allegations. All of this comes after Lauren Roberts, one of the women who accused Cook of harassment, was forcibly removed from a council meeting last week. Our Alex Almanza is at that meeting right now, and he'll bring you a full recap tonight on 13 News at 11.
Drivers on the northeast side heads up. More lane and ramp closures are now coming on I-465 through that clear path work zone.
So INDOT's telling us the closures will help with upcoming traffic pattern shifts. Our Ashton Hackman walks us through the closures and explains how it could actually complicate the commute in and out of downtown Indianapolis.
Well, it might be a good bet to just avoid this part of 465 this weekend, especially if you are going east through the Clear Path construction site. Starting at 9 Friday night, INDOT will close the eastbound exit ramps on 465 to Allisonville Road and northbound I-69. Drivers will also not be able to go south on Benford Boulevard from 465. The Keystone exit on 465 East will also be closed. 465 going east will be reduced down to one lane from the White River to I-69. While that is going on from 9 Saturday night until 6 Sunday morning, they will also close Benford Boulevard to I-69 North starting at 75th Street. The northbound 465 exit ramp to I-69 will also be reduced to one lane all the way to 82nd Street. This weekend is also when INDOT will close I-65 South from the South Split to 465. Same deal here. It starts at 9 Friday night through 6 Monday morning. This was supposed to start last week but was postponed. INDOT urging drivers to have some patience and alternate routes through the closure.
This is probably the most significant that we've had in a period of months. Take your time, practice patience. We want everyone going home safe at the end of the day.
And now there is a lot to understand with all these lane and ramp closures. We have a visual walkthrough on how to navigate through the closures on this story at WTHR.com. On the northeast side, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.